Hey guys, Mustang in here bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so things are a little bit quiet on Global at the moment unless you are still plugging away at the Extreme Super Battle Road stages. Obviously I have videos of all 10 stages up on the channel now. We managed to get the first 7 done with no items and then had to do regular runs for Pure Saiyans, movie bosses and androids. Still working on those for no items. In fact, when I put this video up, I'm actually going to go live not long after this. So if you're watching this video as soon as it goes up, keep an eye out on the channel. I will be doing some more no item runs live on stream. So basically for this video, we were going to go through expectations for the part 2 of the Glittering Winter Nights Snowy Adventure campaign. Some of these global names are pretty great. So we're going to be going through the things that we will expect to see, as well as the dates for the banner. Now, I did look on the previous years. So obviously last year we got the Christmas Dokkan Festival banner, which for those of you who aren't aware, maybe if you are newer to the game or whatever, this hasn't been announced in the news yet, but is obviously what we're expecting to drop in part 2. The Christmas Dokkan Festival is what Global renames the JP Tanabata Festival. Which will have been on earlier in the year in Japan. This will be the banner that sees the return of the anniversary LRs. So obviously for us this year, it will be UI, AGL, Goku, and INT Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. They were released on the anniversary banners in July and have not been featured on a banner since then. So the Tanabata banner, or Christmas Dokkan Festival for Global, is always the first return of those units. So as you can see, we got an update to the sales and the banner dropped on the 24th. Christmas Eve at 10:30 PST. For me, in the UK and the rest of you out there who are maybe in Europe, this is actually in the morning on Christmas Day, which is kind of cool. It's like an actual, you know, it's an actual Christmas banner if it comes out on Christmas Day. And the year before that, it was also on the 24th. So the thing that I do find interesting about this, though, you would assume from this, I guess, that it's going to drop on the 24th again. But you can see here we got new sales to go with it, which I would expect them to do again. But if we look at the sales from part 1, the sales actually only go up to the 22nd. So, I mean, in theory, we could just have a day where there are no sales. But potentially this means that the new sales are going to drop on the 23rd, which means the banner would drop on the 23rd. Because they don't normally drop sales a day before the banner, which again, they could do. Because for the last couple of years, the banner has been on the 24th. Or, like I said, there could just be one day where there are no sales. So it seems most likely, going by the last couple of years, that it will be the 24th. And it could maybe be the 23rd. But I mean, since it is literally the Merry Christmas Dokkan Festival, I imagine it will probably still be on the 24th. So, having a look here, this is the banner from the previous year. I don't know why I actually brought this up, to be honest. We got, I guess the comparison is to this year, because there is no global version of the JP banner. So, we got Christmas tickets, which they have been giving out via missions. You could do a multi-summon with 10 tickets. I've completed all the missions for part 1, so if you have done that already, you should have 10 tickets from the current missions. So if you have done all of those, you get those for free, 10 tickets. That allows you to do a single multi-summon. Obviously, the LRs returning, the anniversary LRs, there is also going to be the Tech Gogeta on there as well. So you get a free multi for that. There also was a premium Christmas ticket. This one was with a guaranteed featured SSR, but obviously these are the ones that you just buy from the barbershop. So for free-to-play players, unfortunately, you won't be able to get these. These are worth getting if you're someone who spends money on the game. For those of you who've been around the channel for quite some time, in the 4th anniversary, I didn't pull AGL LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And then with the premium ticket for the Christmas banner, I actually got Super Saiyan 4 Goku as my guaranteed featured. So if you're somebody who spends money on the game, those tickets are definitely worth getting. But when we look at the actual banner, so this is the banner from JP when it was the Tanabata Festival. So Gogeta returns. Gotenks was featured. I assume the features are going to stay the same, because the major difference is that on JP, the Tanabata Festival banner comes out basically during the same celebration as the one where Gogeta was released. So Gogeta and Gotenks were actually featured on both banners that were up at the same time. So Gotenks might not be featured, but I assume that the featured list is going to stay the same. So we've got the two returning anniversary LRs. We also have the two older Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs, the Blue Boys and Goten and Gohan. So this banner, honestly, when it comes to like stone summons, I probably wouldn't recommend summoning on this banner. Even if you really want to get Gogeta and you don't, or maybe you don't have UI Goku or Blue Evolution Vegeta, just look how many featured units there are. There's like 20 featured SSRs on this banner. So even if you do actually get a featured unit, you only have a 1 in 20 chance of getting the one that you want. So I think this one is a little bit sketchy when it comes to stones. I don't think I personally will do any stones. I will do the tickets, obviously, and I'll probably get the premium tickets as well, which, again, I would recommend those to people who spend. But even especially if you're free to play, like if you have a few stones saved up, summoning on this banner is probably not the best idea, especially because, obviously, once we get to the end of the year, we're going to have the step-up banners as well. So basically, if we look at the celebration overall, so last year, this was the Christmas Part 2. So we got new sales, we got the banner, we got a free-to-play Extreme Z area, we got new Super Battle Road stages, which obviously we got slightly earlier in this celebration. And we did have a world tournament. So there is the potential for a world tournament. Now, obviously, this starts on the 28th, because Part 2 goes, obviously, past Christmas itself. And so the tournament started actually on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day in the UK. This is coming back to me now. I remember how everyone was complaining the fact that it started on New Year's because obviously a lot of people going out, doing things, not going to be sat at home grinding the world tournaments. So I can imagine a world tournament possibly going to drop for Part 2 again. Because if we have a look at the JP, so this is the actual Tanabata Festival on JP, where this banner came out. If we scroll down and look at the stuff that was part of this celebration, JP actually had a world tournament during this celebration as well. So it does seem pretty likely that we are going to get a world tournament towards the end of December as well. So we have the Dokkan Fest Christmas banner, potentially a world tournament, which I know everybody loves. Maybe the timing will be a little bit better this year and it won't be dropping literally on New Year's, but I know a lot of people out there. I've already seen people posting about getting hungry for orbs. So new world tournament definitely could be interesting. But the Dokkan Festival is going to be the big main thing. And then the Step Up banner basically drops for New Year. So is not going to be featured in the same news update. So when it comes to the units on this banner, this is why I always say when we talk about like red coins, when I do videos about, you know, when the new units come out to the stone shop and we talk about like which units are worth buying with coins and all that kind of stuff. This is why I always say that you should save red coins for buying Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs, because as I've already said in this video, outside of the tickets, I wouldn't really recommend doing summons on this banner with stones. And so red coins are going to be your best way to go. If you still need to get UI Goku or Blue Evolution Vegeta, it's going to be 500 red coins. Hopefully since the anniversary, you've been able to build up that many. Obviously for free-to-play players, it does take a little bit longer to build up red coins. Now, the one big question that we don't know is whether or not Tech Gogeta is going to be available, because on JP, this banner comes out when the Gogeta banner was still live, and so obviously Gogeta was not available to buy with red coins. But because Global changed the schedule and Gogeta came out like a month or so ago, that means that his banner is gone, he's not available now, but he's going to be on this banner. So in theory, the way the red coin system works, he should technically be available in the coin shop, and I know people will cry Global Shaft if this does happen, but I could imagine that they don't put him in there just because he wasn't available when this banner came out on JP. And I know people will complain about that. It will kind of suck if they do that, but it does keep it in line with what happened on JP. But technically, he should be available because he's returning on a banner after his previous one. So we'll have to wait and see whether that is going to be the case. But looking at the units, obviously Tech Gogeta is a very, very good unit. I only pulled the one copy of him, so getting dupes for him could be pretty useful. If you don't have him, I know people like to compare him to STR Vegito, and the general consensus is that Vegito is slightly better, but he's still a fantastic unit. His animations are really cool. He's really, really fun to use. Obviously Pure Saiyans is a one of the new ESBR stages, and I know people have a lot of trouble with that, so him and Vegito together, very, very powerful on that stage. And then, of course, the same can be said for the actual LRs. I brought up the Gotenks, because Gotenks is on the banner, and he's a really good unit for Super Battle Road, but none of the new ESBR stages you can use him on, so I guess he's definitely not worth summoning on the banner just to get a copy of him. But the actual anniversary LRs, obviously Universe Survival Saga is one of the new ESBR stages that hits incredibly hard. So the anniversary LRs are really useful. I actually did the no items run with a Universe 6 team just because of how good the hit EZA is. But AGL UI Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta are very, very good for Super Battle Road. And obviously, even when it comes to like pure Saiyans, you can make a team with Reps of Universe 7 and Powerful Comeback, or Reps of Universe 7 and Miraculous Awakening, or you can just put them on a pure Saiyans team. So these units are obviously going to be very, very helpful if you don't have them for beating some of these extreme Super Battle Road stages. So basically, in summary, we should expect the banner to come out at around the 24th. There is the possibility that it drops on the 23rd because of the sales, but most likely going to be the 24th. And yeah, I would not recommend summoning on this with stones. Just use the tickets, and if you do spend, get the premium tickets from the barbershop. Again, you got to be careful though, because it's guaranteed featured, but there's a lot of featured units on this banner, so your guaranteed featured could be Super Saiyan 3 Broly, for all you know. But yeah, tickets are worth a shot. Stones, maybe not so much. And then I would go ahead and, with your red coins, either get your first copy of UI Goku or Blue Evolution Vegeta, or of course, if Gogeta is actually in the coin shop, then get him as well. So let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. Are you excited for the banner? Are you actually going to drop some summons, or are you just going to do the tickets, or are you waiting? Have you been hoarding your coins for this very reason? Because those of you who watched my Despair arc during the anniversary, it took me a lot to get one copy of Blue Evolution Vegeta, and I actually managed to get Goku with dupes. So I would be quite interested to get dupes for Vegeta, or I would definitely be very interested to get the first dupe for Tech Gogeta if he is going to be featured. So let me know what you guys think and what your plans are down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.